Hello everyone, hello Basilic Chess, Happy New Year. Finally I reached 2700 in 2022. I reached it on chess.com and also I reached it on the Lichess. Привет, Родригес, привет. Я забыл, как тебя зовут. Сеанс нет, я сегодня сеанс пока не буду давать. Так, на часик, может, полчаса. Сейчас буду принимать вызовы, если хотите. Присылайте. Блиц можно сыграть. О, Акрам, да. Акрам, если хочешь играть в Блиц, можешь прислать мне вызов на Lichess или на Chess.com. Лучше на Chess.com. So it wasn't very easy to reach this high rating, 2700, but I was a little bit lucky. I won some strong chess plays and finally I reached it. I reached my goal, but I'm not sure that I will able to save it for a long time. But anyway, I'm happy that I can play strong sometimes. Okay, guys, if you want to play with me, you can send me a request. I accept everyone. Какой таймер лучше? 3 минуты, 3 плюс 1 можно, 5 минут, без разницы. Send me requests on chess.com. I will accept. Единственное, Акрам, по-моему, на chess.com, чтобы со мной сыграть, нужно в друзья добавиться. So, guys, if you want to play with me on chess.com, please send me friend request. And after that, only we can play chess. I don't know why. Last games on chess.com was against... wait a second. Aborigen 2704, National Master from Ukraine. It was, I don't know how to say, maybe let's say it's Queen's Gambit. My position was good from the opening. He played a little bit strange, and after that I decided to play g5 to attack king side. f5, knight g4 with idea, queen h2 mate, g3 h4. Now it was a little combination. I took on h2. If he takes, I will check. Also, I have knight c3. The point of knight c3 was maybe knight c3, queen g4, but I think that my opponent missed knight h2. And his position looks completely lost. And after knight e4 d takes, knight e5, I took on f1, queen took, and after f6 his position is very bad, and check. Pawn takes on f5, and now my pawns go forward. And bishop e7, and next move g4 check. Yeah, it was. Yeah, finally little combination again. I took on f2, and after rook g8, king f7, and my pawn goes to promote to a queen, and he resigned. Yeah. Мой никнейм. Сейчас ты можешь увидеть вот здесь на экране вот в белом я играю. Почти такой же, как на Lichess, только чуть-чуть по-другому. So guys, send me a request. I will stream about 1 hour or maybe half hour. So we can play maybe 5-10 games. The previous game against same opponent was played e4, knight c6. He surprised me with this move. Okay, a6, and knight d5, d4 takes, bishop b7. Black's position is not so bad. It's a normal position for blitz game. b4, f6, interesting idea. g6. I think that my opponent wasn't too serious during the game. a5, bishop e3, bishop h6, d5, c5. After c5, my position looks much better. Takes, and queen c7, rook c1. I took on d7 and played knight c4. Now his pawn is hanging. Also knight b6 is a threat. He played rook e6. I took on a5, takes, and after bishop is knight d2, knight goes to c4. f5, f3, takes x, rook f8, wants to play maybe rook f4 in some moment. I played g3 to prevent it. g5, king g2, g4, and knight c4. My position is very solid. I have pawn up, and also a file is mine. After rook a1, I took on c4. I took with my pawn. Rook a4, next pawn is hanging on b4. Rook b5, rook a5, rook a3. He wanted to play knight d3. b3, maybe I wasn't I wasn't very precisely. Maybe I could play much stronger. But anyway, after rook f8, king e2, check, king d1, again check, king goes to c3, rook f2, check, rook d7, check again, takes on f3, pawn takes, c5, rook f6, king d3, and next move king e2. I missed. This was time pressure. Yeah, about only some seconds. Yeah, I could play rook f5 or rook f3. It was pre-move king e2, and after, yeah, my position is lost, but I won by time. Yeah, in this position I could, I should play rook f5, of course. Rook f5, maybe h4. I take on h4. I take on h4 and king e2. Okay, so I was a little bit lucky in this game. Пришли мне свой никнейм, Экрам, я сам найду тебя. Напиши свой никнейм, Экрам. После этого я сам тебя найду. Амиго Родригес, наконец-то я тебя нашел. что я сразу не увидел сообщение. Так, ну можешь присылать. Давай я тебе отправлю. So I am streaming on Twitch, on the Twitch. Also, I'm streaming on YouTube channel. I'm Igor de Rodriguez. Now we will play. Now I'll play against him. Okay, I'm waiting. I play Carcon. Knight goes to c3. Okay, knight f6. Usually my opponents play bishop b5 in this position. Okay, it's a good move. I want to play g6, bishop g7 next move. He wants to play bishop h6. Okay, anyway, I will castle. It's an interesting idea. Okay, let's play. He wants to attack me on king side. I will attack on queen side. I want to play knight c4 in someone. Even if he takes on this, I can play knight c4. Rook c8 is a good move also, and e6. I want to sacrifice on c3 maybe. Okay, let's take with the queen. Knight e5 looks good. He plays knight e5. I have maybe queen d8. I want to sacrifice on c3 actually. Also, I have knight c4 with the idea to play knight h3 check. Okay, let's sacrifice. I like this idea. Knight c4 with a threat, queen b5 and king b2 mate. Also, I have knight e4 maybe. Also, I have queen a4. Let's start with knight e4. Oh, it's easy win after knight c3, and this fork is winning the game. Now I can take on e2. Also, I have queen a4. Okay, let's take. Maybe e5 to open this diagonal. I can take e4. If he takes my knight, I have d3 check and d3 anyway, check. Okay, let's take and take on c2. Next move. Okay, let's take on f3 and check on c3. I have two strong moves, queen b5 and queen f4. He wants to take my bishop, that's why I play queen c6. Next move, check on c4. Now I have check on b5 and my mate is going after two moves. He plays king c1, our mate queen f1, king a2, queen b2. Давай, Крам, можно еще одну сыграть. Да, зевков много было, но ничего страшного. Я отправил тебе, давай. А, ты хочешь по 5 минут сыграть? Ну, давай. Hello, Impassive Robin. Hello, Happy New Year. You are welcome. So if you want to play, send me a request. And now we play a second game against Domingo Rodriguez. I want to play d5 next move. But actually it's not a problem for black, because if I play d5, black can play e6. Okay, knight c3. It's the main line. Okay, I take on d4. I have some space advantage. I think that's my position is better, but his position also is solid. Maybe it's passive, but it's okay for black. Have two plans, long castle or short castle. I don't know. Maybe first I should take on d7. Okay, let's take. Okay, I want to play solid. Next move, rook d1. Also, I have e5 now, I think. If I play e5, I cannot take because I will take on d7 and its bishop is hanging. That's why e5 looks good for me. It has a 98 move. After 98, I can play maybe bishop e3. So I can play bishop f4 maybe. Oh, it's a blunder. Это зевок века. Можешь вернуть два хода. Bishop c5, I want to take on f8 on knight d6 on the move. Oh, okay, knight f6 also is possible. Okay, maybe queen f5. My queen was hanging on rook d1 next move. Maybe rook d3, knight e4. Okay, bishop e3, bishop g5. I want to take on f6 and to play knight e4, and after that rook d3, rook g0, or rook h3 with attack. Okay, rook d3, rook fd1. Okay, let's take and to play knight e4. Rook d7, next move. I can take on f7. If he takes a knight g5 check and queen e6. Rook d7 and mate is going in some moves. Knight f6 check. A lot of threats and queen up. It's too many pieces. Too many white pieces on the board. Давай, Крам, можно еще сыграть. Отправляю еще один вызов. Я, честно, не помню, как ты играл раньше. Нашу партию я не помню. Но пока очень много зевков. То есть на первая твоя задача нужно избавиться от зевков. То есть вот так фрезя отдавать. Кстати, и в той партии, и в этой ты зевнул фрезя. Чтобы не зевать, нужно очень много решать тактики и задачи. Так, я тогда разыграю дебют. Такой своеобразный. I'll play g6, b6, bishop g7, bishop b7. I want to give a chance to my opponent. So my plan is bishop b7, e6, d6, a6, h6, knight d7, knight d7. It's a so-called Utelke system. As I know, d6, a6, h6. Played h3, and after that maybe I have g5, h5, g4 idea, but I should prepare it. Knight e4 with idea, maybe to play c4. Maybe it's time to play f5 now. f5 and g5. Maybe knight f6 next move. I don't like knight g3 because I cannot play g5, knight h5. Okay, that's why I play castle. If he plays e4, I have f4. And now the pawn structure looks like two kings Indian defense. Usually black plays e5 and such of positions. Okay, let's play e5. Maybe e4 and d5. Happy New Year. Hope you are doing great. Killing, you are welcome. Killing, Happy New Year too. I wish you all the best. F3. Okay. Now I want to play Queen H4, but my knight standing on E7. Also, I have Knight C5, but I can play Bishop C4 check. That's why I play maybe King H7. Yeah, I want to play Knight C5 in some moment. After that, maybe Knight D5, Queen H4, Rook E8. This is my plan. Okay, it's time to play Knight D5. That did the trade on Swiss3. Also, I have maybe Queen G5. Oh, now I can play Knight F4. I like this square for my knight. And next move, Queen G5 or Queen H4. And yeah, now I play Queen G5. Now his knight is hanging, and he cannot play Knight E2 because Queen G2 mate. If he plays Knight H1, I have Knight H3 mate. And now the problem for white is how to protect this knight. Okay, Queen F2, it's a good move. Looks like good for him. I have H5, H4 idea. Also, I can play maybe a rook to somewhere with idea to play Bishop F8, Bishop C5. Also, I have Knight C5. Lots of good moves. Actually, I can play Knight H3 and F4, but I don't like it. Okay, let's play H5 with the idea to play H4 next move. If he takes, I can take on F5. And if he takes, I can play H4. If takes and just I have King H8. Bishop D2, yeah, it's interesting. Maybe Knight C5. It's time to play Knight C5. With the idea to play Rook D8, maybe. If he takes on F4, I have EF4 and Bishop D4. Okay, now I can take on E4. Next move, I win the pawn, and I have two bishops, but it's not so clear because but now I can take Bishop E4, F takes Knight E4, Queen E1, maybe check on C5. Okay, let's win a lot of pawns. If he plays Queen F3, I have Knight D2. Okay, let's win his rook. Okay, let's take on f1, and I have queen c5 idea to trade the queens. Also, I have queen f6. Maybe I can play queen b5, and my idea is to trade the queens. If he takes, I will play rook e8. Rook e1, I will take on e2, but it's not working. Okay, let's play rook e8 anyway. I wanted to play rook e1, rook takes, rook e8, but he can't play c4. It's not working, unfortunately. And that's why maybe I should play queen c5 now. Okay, let's trade. No, I don't want to trade queens because... No, it's okay. Queen c5 is okay. Actually, his pawn on b2 is hanging. Okay, now I can play rook e7 and rook f8 next move. It's very unpleasant for him. Okay, let's play rook e3. He lost by time. Okay. But final position is still holdable for white. Of course, I have a big advantage, but my opponent played this game very well, I think. Maybe played a little bit passive because when you play with white piece, you should be more active, especially when your opponent plays such passive system like I played in this game. Okay, I'm waiting for your request, and after maybe 15 minutes, I will end this stream because I have to go. Good game. Yeah, you killing. If you want to play, send me request. Давай, экран. Вот последнюю партию играл ты хорошо, мне понравилось. Только немножко пассивно. Ну, в принципе, неплохо играл. Даже в конечной позиции еще можно было держаться там. Конь f3 сыграть, например. Давай, пока, до встречи. Ну, там даже если ты вилку не зевнул бы, если ты сыграл бы ферзь e1, у меня был бы шах на c5 ферзем. И там я забираю у тебя кучу пешек там на b2, на c2. Ладья e8 неприятно. Тоже с идеей конь g3. Ну, скорее всего, там тоже не очень хорошо. Но все равно держался неплохо. What time control? If you want 5 minutes, it's possible. If you want, maybe 10 minutes, as it's. Thank you for following. Thank you very much. Okay, Killing, I'm waiting for your quest. Maybe we should to be friends on Chess.com to play this game. So first you need to send me a friend request, and after that we can play. Is Sudoi okay? I'll find you. Are you from Ethiopia? No? Okay. 5 minutes is okay for you? Oh, you are living in US. It's cool. Okay, let's start. E4, okay, C6 and D5. Next move. Caro-Kann, E5. Yeah, I like this idea. You want to play knight G3 maybe after bishop F5. That's why I play C5. Knight C6. Next move. Давай, Акрам. С Новым годом, до скорой встречи. Я думаю, мы с тобой еще поиграем. Knight F4, knight C6. I want to take on E5, bishop E5. Good move. I have bishop D7. If you take knight E5, but I want to play E6. And knight E7. Knight E7, A6, next move. Now we have French defense on the board. The pawn structure is similar to this opening. But now the question is how to protect this pawn on E5 for white. Maybe it's not so. Yeah, my opponent decided to play C3, D4. Okay. I have D4 actually. So I can play Queen B6 maybe. Trying to prevent D4. I will take on D4. Maybe it's not so good for me. Okay, anyway. Knight S3, okay. Bishop E7. No, I don't like bishop E7. Okay, bishop D7. Yeah, my opponent is playing very solid and not bad. Next move D4 is coming. Okay, let's play bishop e7, trying to develop all pieces. d4, okay, it's good move. Okay, let's take. Knight b4 maybe, or rook c8. Knight b4, okay, let's trade knights. I think that my position a little bit worse because white has space advantage, and actually I don't have any plans to play, but in this kind of positions I should trade a lot of pieces if I want to defend, if I want to equalize position. I should trade pieces. It's that was my plan, to trade whole pieces and to play any game. Knight d3, okay. Rook c8 or bishop b5. Knight c5, okay. Maybe queen c7 with the idea to play b6. I want to save my bishops, because two bishops, it's some advantage for me. a4, maybe bishop e8 and b6. Now my rook is passive, and actually I'm not happy. I don't like my position so much. Okay, let's play e5 and b6, maybe next move. О, Дима Зимин, привет, с Новым годом. Присоединяйся. Какой у тебя интересный никнейм. I think that the position is about equal, because I have two bishops, but my opponent has space advantage and also has c file. I don't know. I cannot say that it's so easy to find a plan for both sides. b3, yeah, he wants to play knight d3, because he played immediately. In this moment I can take on c2 on a4. It's a good idea for him. Okay, let's play b6, knight d3, and now maybe queen b8. I don't want to trade queens, because after that But if I play queen b8, I can play queen c7 anyway. Okay, let's take. And to play bishop d8, with the idea to play bishop d7 next move. Bishop d7. That's my main idea, is to trade rooks. If I trade rooks, I think will be okay. But even if I trade rooks, I think that position still is about equal. But my opponent has some time pressure, and that's the reason why I can win this game. So the question is how to trade rooks. Maybe f6 or f5 looks good for me. Okay, f6. If it takes, I will take with my pawn. Okay, that idea was to activize my king. King e8 and bishop e7 maybe. Oh, rook f7 first. Okay, let's trade bishop e7 or king d8. It's good for me. And now bishop b4. Take on e5. And rook c7 next move. Yeah, I won by time, but I should to say that my opponent played very, very well, and position was equal all the game. Yeah, great game. Thank you for the playing. We can play another one if you want. You played very well. Okay, I'll play with white, e4. Let's take on e5. Well, knight c6. It's a surprise for me. Okay, knight f3 looks good. I don't want to take on c6. And now knight c3, and we have main lines on the board. d5. Wow. Cool. Good move for black. I didn't expect it. Okay, let's play bishop b5. I think that black's position is good, but I don't like a6 move actually. Okay, let's take on c6. And to play queen e2. Queen e7. Okay, let's castle. Bishop g4. My opponent is playing very well again. Rook e1. I think that my position a little bit worse. If he find a good move, if he finds right away, because he has two bishops, and the problem for him is to develop pieces. Oh, I don't like this move. I think that's a blunder. I think you should play knight c3 in this position. Knight c3, and after queen e7, bishop e7, d takes, bishop takes, pawn takes. It's a good endgame for black. But now I just take and have piece up. It's an easy win for white. Also, I could play knight e4 actually at this moment. Hi, Atul. Hi, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, let's take on d6, bishop f4, rook u1. And then my plan is to trade pieces and to centralize my king. Actually, I could take on h6 immediately and bishop g5, f3, king goes to the center, rook e4, and b4, a4. Okay, h3. Now I can play c4 and b5 next move. Okay, let's take his rook. Wow, it's good tactic, but it's not working because I have a bishop. And my bishop is stopping his pawn. But I can also, I have planned to promote to my pawn to the queen. Okay, good game. Yeah, I think that in the opening, in this position, you should play knight c3. I cannot play queen f1 because you have knight e4. If I take on e7, you can take, and this endgame is good for you. If I play d3, you can take on f3, you can take on e2, bishop e7, also good endgame. Okay, thank you too. Thank you, Killing. Okay, guys, if you want to play, I can play 1 or 2 games, and after that I have to go. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Thank you for watching. You're asking me about GM norms? No, I don't have any GM norms because I started to play chess when I was 17 or 18. I became international master. I became international master at age 16 or 17, and after that I played only 1 or 2 years. I think that I could to be GM maybe, but I don't have. I didn't have this goal at that time. Nowadays, I I have this goal maybe, but I need to play in the tournaments, but the situation with the COVID is not so good, and that's why I play only online. But maybe after someday, maybe I'll try to do it. But it's not so important for me. I'm trying to play. I'm trying to play for myself. It's not so important. Okay. Have a great day. See you next time. Okay. Thank you for watching. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you. Thank you too. See you next time.